Hi guys, this is Gus, and today I'm going to show you how to record a quick demo using GarageBand. Now personally, I prefer using programs such as Pro Tools or Logic. However, GarageBand comes free with the Mac, so if you've not got much experience of recording audio onto a computer, GarageBand is a pretty good one to start with. If you're a PC user, then there are other programs out there that are free or cheap, such as Audacity and Reaper. I'll do a tutorial on those later on. Today we're just going to look at GarageBand. So I've just opened up GarageBand, and it gives me option to start a new project, and it's got all these presets here. Now I'm just going to pick the first one, piano, although to be honest I don't think I'm actually going to use any of the piano settings. Let me call it Rechord Theme 2. And it brings up a window like this. Okay, first thing I want to check is the audio device. So I'm going to go into Preferences, Audio MIDI. Now I'm using an external audio device, an Apogee Duet. If you have an external device and a microphone, then you can select it in these drop-down menus for the audio output and input. If you don't, then you'd want to use the built-in microphone for the input and the built-in output as your output. Okay, I'm now going to create a track. My song consists of guitar and vocals. So I'm going to start off by creating a track for the guitar. I'm going to record it using microphone, so that's a real instrument in this case. And I've got my channel here. Now I want to give it a title, a name, so I'm going to click on the name here and give it a name, guitar. There we go. And now I want to check the input source. Now I've got two options on my external device. If you're using the built-in microphone, just make sure the built-in microphone is selected. And I want to turn my monitor on so that I can hear what is coming through. And then I can adjust my recording level here. Now I'm going to adjust the recording level for my guitar, so I'm going to set it to something quite low. And I'm going to look at the bar up here on my channel to tell me how much sound is coming into the computer. Okay, currently there is very little to nothing. I'm going to increase this. There's a little bit coming through. I'm going to increase it a little bit more. Alright, I've put too much in, and that's why it's going to the red, so I'm going to take it back down to about there. There we go, that's quite healthy. Okay, now I want to prepare my session here for the song that I'm choosing to record. Now I always like to do my recordings to a metronome or to a click track, and this gives me the option to have the metronome on. Now the metronome is already ticked, that's a good thing for me. I'm going to leave that on just now. And down here, I'm going to scroll through these options so that I can change the tempo. So the tempo is currently at 120 beats per minute. Let's hear what that sounds like. Okay, I think that's too slow for me, so I'm going to keep playing it, and I'm going to adjust the tempo for my song. I'm going to do it by clicking and dragging the number here. So I'm going to drag it right the way down. Let's see. I think that sounds about right for me. Okay, I'm going to go with that tempo. Let's go back to the beginning of our project. Right, I think I'm ready to try recording the first part of my guitar. So with the guitar channel highlighted, I'm going to click record and I'll play. there we go. That's my guitar recorded. Let me listen back to it. Yeah, it's all there. Okay, now I'd like to record my vocals. So I'm going to create a new track for vocals. And I will create that. I'm going to give it a title. I'll call it vocals. Very good. And I'm going to come down to here and turn my monitor on. I'm going to try recording this now. Same as last time, I'll press the records button here and I'll start singing. I'm not much of a singer, so please excuse my poor vocals. There we are. I should probably trim that because I said something at the end. That was silly of me. Okay, let's give it a wee listen. Okay, now I've got two tracks recorded, they're playing at the same time, and I've got the option here to adjust the volumes of each, so I can make the guitar louder or quieter. I've also got the option just to listen to one or the other, so listen to the guitar on its own. Or just the vocals on its own. Right, let's have some fun. Let's try adding something onto our guitar here. So I want to put some reverb on it to make it sound a bit nicer. And I can do that by highlighting the guitar channel, going to the Edit tab over here, and Master Reverb down here. I'm going to increase the reverb on the slider and see how that sounds. Let's listen to the guitar on its own. You can see as I adjust the slider that you can hear more and less reverb. I think I might leave it about there. I think I'll do the same with the vocals. Let's listen to the vocals on their own. There we go. Now, GarageBand comes with a bunch of preset settings for your instruments or vocals, and they're a lot of fun to go through. I'm just going to pick Male Basic for this just now. And it's slightly EQ'd and compressed the vocals, which is nice. It's got the settings already in it. I can put a wee bit more reverb on it. Let's put the guitar in with it now. Okay, now I want to hear it without the metronome, and think I'll trim off the first bit as well because I don't need it. I'm going to highlight both of them put them to the end. Trim my selection. Wait. Right, I think I'm happy with that as a very simple demo. So to get it out of GarageBand, click on Share, send song to iTunes, and it's got my name all over it. And I'm just going to choose to share that. And there we have it. My song's in iTunes, ready to do whatever I want with it. Right, hope that gives you enough to get started. Enjoy recording demos.